Okay, but what about the fact that you never quantified any type of bullying, any type of increase in academic performance?
Actually, but that's just answering my question. Can you answer my question?
Why do we have to quantify but you don't?
No, can you just answer it? Can you quantify it? You can ask me that question after, but can you quantify this?
I mean, not right now, but I can explain to you the warrant behind it.
But can you quantify it? That's all I'm asking for.
I mean, not right now, but I can explain to you the warrant behind it. Alright, so basically, what winds up happening is that when there's sexism in schools, it perpetuates sexism in like their real life. So in the end, you agree we should be looking to real life scenarios, right?
A multitude of things, but not just.
Alright, so like real life scenarios as well, right? Because who cares what you get on a test if you're sexist?
But I think most people you're basically making this assumption that everyone is sexist because they go to school.
No, I didn't make that assumption.
What amount of people come out of single-sex schools are sexist in the end?
There's an increase in 14% of single-sex educated students from single-sex schools who are sexist. Now, in the end, so in the end, what we see is that the sexism increase is perpetuated into their real life situations, like the workforce, family problems,
that's actually
and
abuse. That's a slippery slope logical fallacy. You're taking a piece of evidence and you're extrapolating this really large claim at the end of it that says there's a sexual abuse.
Do you want to see the study?
No, I want to see the quantifiable evidence that says sexual abuse increases after this.
Okay, but can I ask you a question, please?
Yeah.
So about your decreased bullying point, right? Yeah. Can you quantify any type of bullying?
First off, we tell you there's a 30%, nearly 30% of students reported in being involved in bullying, and most of us, as we tell you through Ronald Jacobson.
Where?
I can tell you that most of this happens between two sexes. It happens when a boy bullies a female. At that point, we're showing you when we separate this during in the classroom, we're not going to get that same bullying.
All right, but what happens when you separate these sexes? There's magically no more bullying.
No, I'm telling you, that's the point. There's going to be
zero bullying.
I'm not saying there's going to be zero bullying at all. I'm telling you that the resolution asks us to call for an improvement. At the point where we show you the improvements, that's where we're going to win.
Can you quantify the decrease in bullying?
No, I can give you
I can quantify the increase in bullying.
Can you quantify? Okay.
There's a 9% increase in bullying when there's single-sex schools, and I can bring up the card. If you don't have to quantify, why do I?
We can't just talk about we have to show an improvement. At the point we're showing you in cross-gender bullying, we're showing you an improvement. All you show is a single-sex. All we're showing you is the net.
But it just perpetuates the problem into real life.
No, but we
can't
quantify real life impacts until you tell me what they are.
So should we look to implementation in today's round?
No.
Why?
Because the resolution's already crossed that right here with the word bully.
All right, so hypothetically, if I look to the debate on communism, right? Don't we have to look to implementation of communism? I mean, in the end,
no, because
who lost the Cold War?
Says what? It's already hypothetical.